And I beheld heaven open, and behold the white horse. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. We are at
so
war.
You better lace your straps up.
And spiritual.
We're at war. So you better lace your straps up.
Man, the hell up this room.
This is war.
We are at war.
So you better lace your straps up.
And spiritual.
We're at war. So you better lace your straps
Man, the hell
up.
up this room. Big tanks, warships, and planted hands with small chips. North Korea, Russian spies, war is at our doorsteps. History doesn't lie, they beat the slaves with horse whips. So I think it's only right we pay them back with sword tips. End of time, spoken of, it's gonna get a little warm. Daniel 7 started 8, judgment of the little horn that beat us down, held us back, called us by obscenities. Prepare us a table in the presence of our enemies and pay them back. Worse than that, they argue that the earth is flat. Our babies dying, mothers crying, cities full of murdered blacks. Hispanics too, they hate you too. Edomites are not your friend. Harmless smile behind the scenes. They tracking you through iPhone 10 technologies, through policy. We served them since the colonies. This ain't our rest, my mind is right. This place is hell, I'm not at ease. I swore an oath with every breath. I promise to defend the law. Sword is sharpened, armored up. I'm calling for the men of
This
war.
is war. So you better lace your straps up.
And spiritual.
We're at war. So you better lace your straps up.
Man, the hell up this room.
This is war.
We are at war.
So you better lace your straps up.
And spiritual.
We're at war. So you better lace your straps
Man, the hell
up.
up this
Maccabeestv, man, make sure you tune in. Salute this brother right here. You know, support him any way you can. Listen, when it comes to this, it's not all about money. So a lot of times you see me ask for donations. The biggest thing you can do to support this brother is like the video and share it. Just share it. If you like what I'm saying right here, go on your Facebook, go on your Twitter, and say, yo, check out what Doggy Dimes was saying. I like what he said at the 3-minute mark. I like what he said at such and such. I could apply that. Everything that I say, you might not agree with. It might not apply to your life. But if I said anything today, right now, in this footage, that you can agree with, because we're always looking to disagree. If I said something that you could agree with and you think could be helpful to you and yours, share this video. That's what it's all about. So I'm Doggy Diamonds. We on Maccabeestv. Make sure you subscribe, you know, and click the bell also. The bell is very important because the bell is what gives you the notifications that a new video is uploaded. So sometimes you subscribe and there might be 10 videos that went up and you're like, yo, I didn't know he put up 10 videos. You got to put on the notification. So that's what it is. Thank y'all for having me. Peace.
Real talk from Doggy Diamonds. We appreciate you, King. And we'll see you soon again, man. Peace.
Doggy Diamonds.
What's going on, family? What's going on? Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Welcome to another edition of Maccabeestv. Impromptu, as always. It's your brother, Priest Dan, representing Maccabeestv, representing Lions of Israel. Coming to y'all this afternoon on this Sabbath afternoon. All praises to the Most High. The campus about to hit the streets and stuff, but I kind of wanted to talk to the family just for a second. I haven't done an impromptu, especially on a Sabbath, in a while. I haven't been doing videos lately on this channel, you know, as often as I was in a while. So I just said I would come on real quick and talk to the family, mainly because I saw something that disturbed me, which we're about to get into in a second. But first, as always, I want to say peace and blessings and shalom to everybody that's watching. You guys already know the etiquette. If you are in the house, please hit the like button. Let's trigger that algorithm so that more people get a notification that we're live and can join in the conversation, and or hit the dislike button if you dislike what I'm about to say. That's fine too. Everything helps towards triggering the algorithm. Okay, so peace and blessings to everybody that's watching on
YouTube, and also peace and blessings to everybody that's watching over on Facebook as well. Shalom to you, brothers and sisters, as well. Hopefully, everybody is having a blessed Sabbath. A really interesting time here in the Northeast. So, just yesterday, it was 72 degrees. And I think the day before that, it was like 70 degrees. And now it's cold as hell. It's cold as hell. You know, the day that we go to camp, the camp goes to camp, the weather plummets back down. It's been a long, tough winter, man. But, there have been many long, tough winters. So it is what it is, just another day in the office. So it's all good. Let me give a couple of shout outs to some of my people that's in the building. No said good morning. Shalom to you. I see Mika, the moderator in the building. Shalom to you. That's right. So I'm going to thumb up the video. Sisters of the Maccabees, shalom to you. Plus Beat, shalom to you. Paris, Brother Paris, shalom to you. See you tomorrow, Most High Will in the Academy. Zerubbabel Judah, shalom to you. Son of Israel, shalom to you as well. Shalom to everybody. And like I said, shalom to everybody that's over on Facebook as well, that's watching. I can't see you guys. I don't usually open up a Facebook page, so I say shalom to you. If you guys want to interact with everybody, you got to come over to YouTube and talk in the YouTube chat. Okay, so I can acknowledge you that you're here. But shalom to you, whoever you are. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get started, because I don't want to be before you brothers and sisters very long. This is an impromptu video, unless y'all get me to start talking like y'all always do. But for the for my intention, I want to be off of this in an hour or less. So let's get right to it. But before we get right to it, this is what I want to say. You brothers and sisters see the what's going across the screen at the bottom, right? So our camp is keeping Passover March the 26th, as you brothers and sisters already know. There are a few people that asked me, could you attend the Passover? I have an email right there. If you want to attend the Passover, you have to email me a number where I can reach you, as well as how many people are coming. We'll reach out to you, and we'll give you all the necessary information then and there. All right. So if you're interested, and we have a limited amount of people that could be there, as I told y'all, because the seat of 1 to 9. I'm saying they don't want too many people in the building, but we do have a little bit of room. So again, if you are interested, hit up that email. I usually check it every day or every other day. So and we'll get back to you, whether it be myself or whether it be somebody that's in the camp. All right, somebody will check out the email and somebody will get back to you. Okay. I do want to say something else real quick before I get into the purpose and the reason why we're here. I don't know how many times I have to say the same thing, but as I always tell you, brothers and sisters, repetition is a part of teaching. So I know I'm going to have to repeat myself over and over, because some of you, and it's sisters, you can excuse yourselves. This is not you. It's the men as always. Some of you brothers are very juvenile. Some of you brothers are very hard-headed. Some of you brothers, I swear you didn't have a father, nor probably did you have any strong male role models in your life. Because some of you brothers are even older than me, and you act like little boys. I don't know how many times I got to keep telling you the same thing. You men, stop asking me the same question over and over. If I already told you I'm not interested in having a conversation with you, I meant what I said. I don't feel like I should have to repeat myself to grown men more than once. If you have no videos about current events that's going on right now, I'm talking about the C, the 1, the 9, the election, the insurrection, the wars, the rumors of wars, and all. If you have no videos about that, stop coming to my page asking me to debate some 12 tribes chart. Why don't you just go walk out in traffic and stand there? Just do that. Because I'm about sick of some of you dudes. You act like damn children. So what I've been doing now, I don't give a damn if you come to my page and you nice about it. If I already said no, no means no. That's what it means. Move on with your life. If what you're teaching is so wonderful, then I should be able to see the fruits of it in due time. Until then, keep it pushing. Secondly, you Negroes that are halfway Christians, you Israelites, I don't care if you're not keeping the Passover. I don't care if you are not keeping the Passover. You and your merry band of thieves. If y'all not keeping the Passover, that's your business. It has nothing to do with us. As for me and my house, we're going to serve the Lord. When you read the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 8, Paul said to keep the feast, period. That's what it means. So I'm going to do that. If you're not doing it, fine. That's okay. You do you. I don't see why you feel the need to come on my comment board and tell me why it is that you're not keeping it. I don't care. You could be a Christian all you want. And when I say a Christian, I'm not talking about the Christians back there in the first century. I'm talking about a banjo-picking plantation Christian that some of you Israelites are now with some of the doctrines that you have. Keep it to yourself. I don't care. Don't come on my comment board. There's no conversation to be had. We're not having a debate. I'm going to block you. Simple as that. It's as simple as that. I don't know what else to tell you. It's grown men. It's not the women. It's grown men who are already told no. They keep coming back over and over again, so I'm just blocking you. Simple as that. I hope everybody understands what it is I'm saying. Because I hate to have to repeat myself to grown men over and over and over again. You want to be a lawless light? Be that. You want to have sex with women and not have no commitment, talking about you don't have to do that in the scriptures? Then you do that. You don't want to keep the Passover? Then you do that. Just keep that over there. I hope I'm understood, but I know I'm going to have to repeat myself again because some of you men are nothing but man boys. I'm telling you straight. And you know who you are because you keep coming to my damn page. I know what you're going to say. Well, I was nice about it, yeah, but you keep coming back asking the same thing over and over again, and I already told you no. I don't care about debating the same frivolous topic over and over again when we're living in a time of prophecy right now. That's stupid. All right. I said what I said. I know I'll have to repeat it again, but that's all right. So, let's get to the reason why we are here. Let's get to the reason for the festivities today, because like I said, I don't want to be here long. All right. So, shout out to my brother Sonetta, as always. Shout out to you. You always have a lot of different things going on your platform. And so, you had a debate this week between, I'm going to put up the air quotes, an Israelite, because to me, them dudes is Christians. But anyway, you had a debate between an Israelite, right, and a pastor named Pastor Bennett. Now, I don't have a problem with Pastor Bennett. Pastor Bennett seems like he's a cool dude overall, even though he's a pork chop eating Christian. He's a cool dude overall, so I don't have a problem with him per se, right? The other dude, my spirit don't take to that dude, so I did not watch the debate. There's no way I can sit down for 2 hours and watch that other guy. There's just no way. However, after the debate took place, I had a lot of people coming to me talking about Brother Pastor Bennett. And they were telling me that Pastor Bennett insinuated that Christ was half black and half white, according to what we break down in the scriptures. That's what he said. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. So I went to Sonetta's channel and I fast forwarded the video to the part where you were calling yourself breaking down Revelation chapter 1 and 14, talking about Christ. And this is what I'm going to tell you, and it lends credence to why I named the video what I named it. Pastor Bennett, that breakdown of Revelation 1:14 that you gave on Sonetta's channel, which I'm going to play, that didn't come from you. That breakdown is white supremacy speaking through a black mouth. That's what it is. That breakdown that you gave of Revelation chapter 1, verse 14 comes from white seminary schools. That breakdown that you gave of Revelation chapter 1:14 comes from white theologians, and you as a black man are regurgitating white supremacist theology. That's what it is. Priest Danyaahla, how do you know that? How do you know that? Because I sat and I watched your breakdown, and you gave the same breakdown as another well-known white supremacist pastor by the name of Pastor Steven Anderson. You regurgitated what he said word for word. That's how I know you got it from the white man. That's how I know. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to play Pastor Anderson's, the white man's breakdown of Revelation chapter 1:14. And then I'm going to show you that you allowed the white man to be a ventriloquist. It's like he got his hand up your back and you're a puppet and you're regurgitating what the white man taught you. I'm about to show you that. But before I do that, let me just come over here for a second. Y'all got to get these likes up. Let's go. You got to get these likes up. Yeah, Mika, you like that, right? Mika liked the drama. Mika likes the drama. I see you. Let's get these likes up, family. Come on, let's go. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. All right? Share the video. Share the video. Let's go. All right. Now, let's get right to it because I don't want to be here long. I don't want to be here long because this is simplicity. Christianity, modern Christianity. I'm not talking about first century Christianity. You brothers and sisters, just so y'all know, there's a difference between first century Christianity, the first century Christians, and modern Christianity. There's a huge difference. One of the main differences between first century Christianity and Christians was first century Christians were still Sabbath keepers. They were still law keepers. They were still observing holy days and all that. That's a message for you Christian Israelites that's teaching. First century Christians, and we got the documentation, I know I do, were still Sabbath keepers and all that, showing that Christ didn't abolish none of that stuff. That's madness. But I'm not here for that today. I'm here to talk about Pastor Bennett. So let's go ahead and share the screen. I want you guys to hear this. I want you guys to hear this. All right. All right, family. So this is a well-known white supremacist pastor. That's what I call him, and I don't care how he feels about it, named Steven Anderson, who hates Israelites. And by the way, there's no such thing as a black Israelite. There's no such thing as a black Israelite. That's nothing but a damn CIA term, a COINTEL term. That's why I don't use it. I want you guys to listen to Pastor Bennett's, I want you to listen to Pastor Anderson's breakdown of Revelation chapter 1, verse 14. I want you to listen to his breakdown, and then we're going to see how a black pastor breaks it down, and let's see if there's any difference. Listen.
Another really common scripture that they'll use is Revelation chapter 1, where it talks about John on the Isle of Patmos looking at Jesus in his glorified form, where it says that Jesus, his head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow. That's a pretty clear verse. His head and his hairs, not just his hair. They read that as, oh, he had white hair. No, that's not what it says. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow. The way that they interpret that is, oh, he had woolly hair. He's a black man. So,
and that's the right interpretation, and I'm going to show that. I am going to demonstrate that, but let's continue.
These people are so deluded, and they twist scripture so much, they can look at a verse that says white as snow and get black out of that. How do you get black out of white as snow?
I'm gonna explain it. I am going to explain it. This is 101.
And here's what they'll say. Well, it says that he had woolly hair, so therefore he's black. His hair is like wool. No, it does not say his hair is like wool. No, it does not say woolly hair. It says that his head and his hairs were white like wool.
So now you guys get the message. I ain't got to go on. You hear how the white man is trying to twist Revelation 14 because we've been pushing for so long that Christ is a black man from the tribe of Judah. So if Christ is a black man from the tribe of Judah, that will make the tribe of Judah black people. That will make the Israelites so-called black and Hispanic people. We've been pushing that. It's been proliferating all over the world. And so now the Christian apologists and the white supremacists are mad and they're trying to twist scriptures. But that's to be expected. That's to be expected. The problem is when a black man, when a black church does it, that's where the problem comes in. Now let's listen. Let's listen. Listen.
Let's go. Your own leader was outside on the street, walk sidewalk, talking to some white people and tell them Jesus is blood. Can't you read it? And then use this scripture. His head.
And he sound mad about it. He's actually sounding mad and upset because we stand out on the street and we teach people that Christ is a black man. Look at the passion, like the disdain in his voice. It's ridiculous. Hold on a second. I went back too far. Let me see if this is it. Let's go.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
I went too far. Let me move it back just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay,
Bible
right
is a
here.
liar or you lie. Damn. Let's go. Your own leader was outside on the street, walk sidewalk, talking to some white people and telling them Jesus is blood. Can't you read it? And then use this scripture. His head and his hair were white as wool and as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. Here's what I always use. And his feet like fine brass. I think Jesus was a melanin man, but I'm not going out of my way to say he was a black man named lying on scripture. He was Middle Eastern. He was probably brown. We don't know. You don't know. But if you use this scripture, you a lie. And his feet were like fine brass. Your leader was like, what is fine brass? What is the color? Well, that ain't a proper breakdown of scripture, which is what y'all do, manipulate. Because if that's true, then that means Jesus is white and black. Because the first part said his head, not just his hair, his head and his hair were like wool, white.
See? Just like his master. Just like his master, just like the damn devil told him to do in seminary school, and he's repeating and regurgitating the same stupidity. That's why I say modern Christianity is nothing but white supremacy. I don't care if it's a white man teaching it or a black man. It's white supremacy. Look how passionately he's teaching that Christ ain't black. That the Revelation 14 is not talking about Christ being black. He's teaching it with passion. It's crazy. Let's go back a little bit.
Talking about your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. Brother, to your history, everybody that was coming off the ship was getting bought. So either the Bible is a liar or you lie. Damn. Let's go. Your own leader was outside on the street, walk sidewalk, talking to some white people and telling them Jesus is blood. Can't you read it? And then use this scripture. His head and his hair were white as wool and as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. Here's what I always use. And his feet like fine brass. I think Jesus was a melanin man, but I'm not going out of my way to say he was a black man named lying on scripture. He was Middle Eastern. He was probably brown. We don't know. You don't know. But if you use this scripture, you a lie. And his feet were like fine brass. Your leader was like, what is fine brass? What is the color? Well, that ain't a proper breakdown of scripture, which is what y'all do, manipulate. Because if that's true, then that means Jesus is white and black. Because the first part said his head, not just his hair, his head and his hair were like wool. White like wool. Y'all just try to say he had hairy, woolly hair. That ain't what it said. It was white, and this is imagery of his glory.
So now you brothers and sisters heard it for yourself, right? He is regurgitating the same thing that the white man said. It's the same breakdown, and all of it comes from that white supremacist breeding ground called theology school. That's where it comes from. That's where it comes from. And they send these devils, these white pastors into their communities and teach that crap. And they send these black men into our communities to teach the same garbage. And because we have been tearing that lie down for infinity, now they're going harder and harder and trying to remix everything. Let me show you, brothers and sisters, something, right? Let's just go ahead and let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. Let's go to the next tab right here. Do you brothers and sisters see this term right here? This term is called woolly-headed. Woolly-headed. Not woolly-haired, a woolly head. What is the definition for that? This is from dictionary.com, by the way, brothers and sisters. When somebody's described as having a woolly head, which is a real phrase, it is describing the texture of their hair. The texture of their hair. The person has hair like wool. Just like Revelation 1 and 14 says. So when Revelation 1 and 14 says like wool, we are correct. Because it is referring to the texture. Even the modern dictionary tells you that. But that is not enough, brothers and sisters. That's not enough proof. So let's go to the next tab. This is from the GNU Collaborative International Dictionary of English, which is based upon Webster's Revised Unabridged Dictionary published in 1913. So wasn't no black Israelites around when this dictionary was published in 1913. And this is an online version of this 1913 dictionary. Now I typed in the word woolly head. Let's see what we find when we find the word woolly head. Let's click define, right? And it gives me this right here, this hyperlink right here. So I click on it. And what does it say? Found one definition. Woolly head, a what? A what? A Negro. A woolly head is another way of saying somebody is a Negro. This is from Webster's Dictionary, 1913. No black Israelite made that up. You said somebody was standing on the street teaching that to our people. We're teaching it to our people because the dictionaries themselves tell you that that's what it means. It's talking about a Negro. So when the Bible says that Christ's head and his hair were white like wool, it's referring to a Negro. Because a woolly-headed person is a Negro. Why does it say white? Because it was fully gray at the time that John saw him. This stuff is simple. Let's go to the next tab. Oops, it's an advertisement. Right here. I want you guys to look at the etymologydictionary.com online. Etymologydictionary.online.com. I looked up the word woolly, right? And it says resembling or made of wool, right? First of all, when you put the word woolly in here, it gives you two entries. First, it gives you the word woolly, and it says made of wool. What do you guys think the second entry for woolly is? What do you guys think it is? Let me show you. Let's scroll down. The second entry for woolly is what? Nappy. What do you describe black people's hair as being? Nappy. That's the texture. And when you look right here, it says nap, downy or woolly surface. So woolly and nappy are interchangeable. So when the Bible says that Christ had hair like wool, it's really talking about the texture, just like we teach. Ain't nobody make this stuff up. Where the hell did you get that? One more. This is from an online thesaurus. This is 101, family. This is from an online thesaurus, right? Woolly. Words related to woolly. What are some words related to woolly? Bushy. But let's come right to the point. Nappy. Right there. Nappy. Right there. So, family, we didn't make this stuff up. No, nobody stood on the corner and decided to make something up. No. The dictionaries, the thesauruses, so forth and so on, validate what it is that we're teaching. We got it right. Stephen Anderson and Pastor Bennett got it wrong. But Pastor Bennett, you got it from the white man. So you should be ashamed of yourself. I expect Stephen Anderson to teach some garbage like that. Of course. But you should know better. You should have known better. I'm not finished. Let's go now to some historical references as well. I'm just going to go to one. I don't really need to go too far. I want this to be a short video. I'm just going to go to one. Okay? How many of you brothers and sisters are familiar with the Moralia in Job by Georgius Magnus? Georgius Magnus. It's called the Morality of Job, right? The Morality of Job, right here. Let's read it what it says. It says the morality. Each of the 35 books of the Moralia consists of short Bible passages from the book of Job. Okay? Initially explaining the literal and historical sense. So the Moralia of Job, right, consists of 35 books with passages from the book of Job. Now I want to show you, brothers and sisters, something. Let's come right down here to this PowerPoint and let's pick it up right here. From this slide right here. The name of this book is called Early Spanish Manuscript Illuminations. Early Spanish Manuscript Illuminations. I just showed y'all something called the Moralia of Job. We want to know what that is and when was it created? Because I keep hearing that us black Israelites are just making stuff up. So let's see what the historical references are. Let's look. This is from page 55 of the book, right? And you guys can see right there, second line, it says the Moralia in Job of 945. So the Moralia of Job was made or created in the year 945. 945, way before what you guys call black Israelites were anywhere on the scene. That book was put together containing passages from the book of Job. We were not involved in putting that book together in 945. Now let's read what it says right here. It says, Christ, whose darkened flesh tone now gives him an almost Negroid cast. It says that Christ looks almost Negro in this book that was created in 945. So in 945, there was a book with passages from the book of Job that was put together, and it has an image of Christ in it. And when they found it, they said, gosh, that image of Christ looks almost Negro. Christ, whose darkened flesh tones now give him an almost Negroid cast, is shown enthroned between two cherubims with a great circular firmament suspended from the hands of two seraphs. So what I want you guys to see right here is this is from the Moralia 945 and it's plate 8A. The first one right here is plate 8A, and the second one is from the Leon Bible is plate 8B. But we want to focus on plate 8A. Let's go to the next page. Let's go to the next page. Y'all guys see right here? The Moralia of Job 945, right? And you can see right here, this is Christ. This is plate 8A. Do you guys see it right here at the bottom? 8A, right there. And I have this book. I have it. This is a snapshot of my book. This is plate 8A. And this guy right here in the middle is Jesus Christ, a black man. And he's surrounded by black angels. Look how dark the angel is. Look at their hands. See the hands? You guys see the hands? Do you see the brown face and the black afro? The same thing for this angel right here. Brown face, black hair, brown hands. You guys see that? This is from a folio of a Bible from 945 AD. I thought us black Israelites were just making stuff up. So what's this? What's this? Why would they be depicting Christ as being black in 945 AD if the Bible never said nothing about him being black? Where would they get such an idea? Where would they get such an idea? Now what I did was I made sure you guys could see it even better. You guys see it right here? This is Christ right here. You can see even the whites of his eyes if you look close enough. Compared to the brown skin, you could even see the whites of his eyes. Look at the hands. And what does it say? It says, Christ, whose darkened flesh tone now give him an almost Negroid cast. Does this guy right here look almost Negro to you? No, that's a Negro. Do these angels right here look almost Negro to you? No, they look Negro. Look at these angels up here. All brown people. All brown people. What year is this from? 945 AD. 945 AD. So how in the blue blazes did we Israelites make up that these people are black? How is that possible? We did not. We did not. Let's go a step further. Same book, right? Now, this is, I didn't get a chance to take a snapshot of the page because I'm kind of winging it on this, right? But this is plate 9A. Plate 9A, and you have the Philistines on one side and the Israelites on the other side in this folio. The Philistines on one side and Israel on the other side. And this Bible comes about, this is from the Leon Bible, and this Bible was put together in 960 AD. 960 AD. And you have an image of the Philistines on one side and the Israelites on the other. What does it look like? These are the Philistines right here. You could tell because this giant right here, this is Goliath. Now I want you to look to the Goliath's right. What do you people see? These are all black people, the Philistines. You can see the afro and you can see the whites of their eyes. Clearly. Clearly. On the left-hand side, you can see the Israelites, and they're all black too. Look at this brown-skinned dude right here compared to his yellow shirt that he has on. Look at him. These are all brown-skinned people with afros, and you can see the whites of their eyes. This is from 960 AD, way before there was ever a black Israelite in existence. So I'm just not understanding how it is that in 2021, you got black people, a black pastor, that will sit on Sonetta's platform talking about we making stuff up. Let's come back. Let's come back real quick. Let me see. What do I want here? Yeah, let's do that. Let's come back here. Let's listen to this again.
Like under fine grass, and your leader was like, what is fine grass? What is the color? Well, that ain't a proper breakdown of scripture, which is what y'all do, manipulate. Because if that's true, then that means Jesus is white and black. Because the first person,
Jesus is white and black. No, my friend, once again, the word woolly head refers to a Negro. That's just what it is. Webster's Dictionary, 1913. So you're gonna have to go, and I feel bad for your congregation, because if that's what you're teaching them, God to tell what else nonsense that you're teaching your congregation. God to tell, because that's too easy. I don't understand how you got that mixed up. I don't. But Garfield, you know what's funny about you? Yes, there's images that exist of white people, but are they older than the ones I'm showing? That's going to be your job. Okay, since you feel and seem like you know every goddamn thing, I gave you a reference. Let me come back and show you again. Come on, bro. Come on, Garfield. You're supposed to know better than that. Come on. Let's do this again. Let's take them to school again. This folio of a black Christ is from 945 AD, Garfield. 945 AD, not the 1400s, during the Renaissance and post that. This is from 945 AD. You got some white images of Christ from 945 AD? You got white images of Christ that are older than this one? You got some? I want to know, do you got some? You know of any? Put it in the chat. Let me know. Let me come out of this so I can see what you're saying. Put it in the chat. Show me something that's older than 945 that shows Christ being a black man. Show me that. You got something older than that. Okay, but I bet you this, right? There are more older pictures of Christ being black than there are of white ones. I guarantee you that. It's way more. What about the Bristol Psalter? What about that? Matter of fact, let's go into that. Let's go into the Bristol Psalter real quick. Stop sharing and let me share again. Let's go into the Bristol Psalter real quick. Yeah, right here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's boom. God, this. Here we go. Oh, by the way, this is from the book The Catacombs, right? And you can see where the arrow is. That's Job. That's from the Catacombs. And this is Job with an afro, black feet, black hands and everything, and a white garment on the walls in the catacombs. But somehow or another, black Israelites just made this stuff up. We just popped on the scene and just started making everybody black, according to y'all. Y'all are crazy. What about the Bristol Psalter? What about the Bristol Psalter? An 11th century Psalter of the Psalms. These are the images that are in the Bristol Psalter. This is a man getting manna from heaven. Black. Look at the fro. Look at the afro. Black. These are the Chaldeans. You gonna tell me these are not black people? This is from a manuscript that comes from 1001 through 1100, pre-Renaissance. The Chaldeans being black, and their captives, the Israelites, all being black. I thought we was making stuff up. Y'all guys are crazy, man. That's enough for today. I ain't gotta. Listen, man. Listen, man. I got so much stuff, it's not even funny, man. That's why I don't be showing my hand. I'm waiting for your book to come out, though. I'm still waiting for that book to come out. That's what I know. Ah, shoot. Yeah. They're gonna make a show. They're gonna talk about me all this week now on this show. They're gonna make a show and talk about me and everything. But I said what I said, man. They can't get around this. They can't get around this. That was a you can't get around this, man. We didn't make nothing up. Woolly head means a Negro. It's talking about texture. It's talking about black people. So when we break down Revelation 1 and 14, we're breaking it down the right way. That was horrible, man. That was horrible. And as a black person, why you would try to explain away a black Christ is beyond me. I just don't understand it. I don't understand what would make you want to do that. Y'all been listening to these Christian apologists too much, telling y'all that we can't prove nothing we say. There's nothing that I teach that I haven't looked into first. I don't know what you guys think. There's nothing that I teach that I have not looked into first. Okay? Now, this is what I'm going to tell you, brothers and sisters, right? In some of these manuscripts, you do have whitewashed images. You guys should know that. When they got a hold of these images, some of the images they did whitewash. I think everybody knows that already. But the point I'm trying to show you is there's also black images there. And so we cannot allow the Christians to run around teaching that we're just out there telling our people any old thing. We're not out there telling our people any old thing. If we're teaching something, it's because we have researched it. When we teach that Christ had hair like wool, his head and his hairs were white like wool, that wool is referring to the texture of his head because there's a phrase called a woolly head, which is talking about a Negro. Y'all late to the party. We've been new this. That's why we teach what we teach. Simple as that. Okay, well, I think I needed to say what I need to say. I think I pretty much said what I need to say. Let's see. Rebuke all devil, shalom to you. Halima, shalom to you. Yeah, some of these dudes are teaching. Officer Shumwala, shalom to you, man. Let me hook you up real quick. Anthony Scott, shalom to you. Let's see, who else? I missed a few people. Right. Exactly. Crown Me 13, shalom to you. Royal Prince, you're supposed to have called me, you did not. But good to see that you're doing well. Warrior, Lord, shalom to you. Yeah. Let me tell you something. See, your man is here. I'm going back and I'm looking in the chat, and your man is saying stuff is hilarious. No, you want to know what's hilarious? Garfield, you want to know what's hilarious? And if he left, Mika, make sure you tell him I said it. You want to know what's hilarious? I'm going to tell you what's hilarious. When you do a PowerPoint presentation based on a Rational Wiki article, I'm going to say that again. When you do a PowerPoint presentation based on a Rational Wiki article, now that's funny. I didn't say Wikipedia, because Wikipedia is not the greatest, but at least the sources seem to be a little bit more accurate. What you did was you used a Rational Wiki, which is a step below Wikipedia. You used a Rational Wiki article to do a PowerPoint presentation on Sonnetta's channel trying to debunk my information. Now that's funny. But don't worry, like I said, I'm patient. I don't give how many shows you do, whatever. I'm patient. I just want to see what's in your book, and then I'm going to address everything you ever said. Now I'm going to prove that you used a Rational Wiki. A Rational Wiki. That's funny. You used a Rational Wiki article to try to come against me, bro. And I found it. And you were saying what's in that article word for word on your presentation on Sonnet. I'm going to show all of that. But not yet. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. Because your methodology is horrible. That's why we're all sitting back being patient, waiting for your book to come out. We don't give a damn how many shows you do, calling out Israelites and everything. None of us care about none of that stuff. None of us that matter care about none of that stuff. Put your book out. Put your book out, because your methodology is horrible. You're going to have so much conjecture in that book, it's not going to be, I don't even have to see it to know. So put it out. You heard? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And if not, don't worry, Miko tell him what I said. Miko tell him what I said. Hold up a second, y'all. Hold up a second. Let's have some fun, man. Okay. Let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys something. Since he came through, he came to pay a visit. Let me just let me just show you guys something, man. Oh shoot. Look at this. This is from Wikipedia. I don't know if you guys know that there's a difference between Wikipedia and the Rational Wiki, right? I'm not a proponent of Wikipedia because Wikipedia articles are basically subjective, meaning that they're written based, whoever writes the article will only include whatever sources there are to support their argument, but never include sources that go against their argument. Every now and then you will find some articles that actually include, some sources that say opposite of what they're trying to push. But for the most part, most articles are very subjective, right? They leave out things that contradict what it is they're saying. But there's another website besides Wikipedia that's a step down from Wikipedia called the Rational Wiki. Okay? The Rational Wiki is a wiki whose stated goals are to analyze and refute pseudoscience and anti-science movement, document crank ideas, explore conspiracy theories, authoritarianism, fundamentalism, and analyze how these subjects are handled in the media. It was created in 2007 as a counterpoint to Conservapedia after an incident in which contributors were attempting to edit Conservapedia were banned. Basically, I'm trying to see something. Okay. Rational Wiki differs, this is the content. Rational Wiki differs in several ways from the philosophy of Wikipedia. There's a difference. And some other informational wikis. It is written from a self-described snarky point of view rather than a neutral point of view. So brothers and sisters, the articles that are on the Rational Wiki are not necessarily based in 100% fact and truth. They're more written from a snarky point of view. You understand what I'm saying? It's not coming from a place of being non-biased. This website deals with confirmation bias. What I'm telling y'all is I found this article and I was laughing because I went back and I looked at the presentation that this dude did against me, and he used information from the Rational Wiki because you can't find what he was saying anywhere else. And they're telling you that it's not even neutral information. Man, listen, go ahead and put that book out, bro. Put that book out. Stop calling everybody out every day and show and put the goddamn book out, man. And stop playing. And that is all. That's all. That's all. Yo, when I tell you dude deals with confirmation bias, y'all, it's not even funny. I'm telling you. Once we get down into the conversation of methodology and the way he's gonna put his sources and everything in his book, I already know because I watch how this dude operates. I already know. That's why I don't give a damn what he be saying about me or anybody else. I be laughing. I'm like, come on, dude, just put the book out. I guarantee you I'm going to catch you in a few mess ups. Guarantee you. I'll put money on that. I'm going to catch you in a few mess ups. All right? Anyway, family, what else? What else y'all want to talk about before I get out of here? It's almost noon. It's the Sabbath. We got to get the word out. What else y'all want to talk about before I get out of here? It could be sad all you want. Hey, bro, it could be sad all you want. You know what I'm saying? Using the rational wiki is sad, bro. That's what's sad. Using the rational wiki is sad, brethren. That's what's sad. And I got you. I caught you. Word for word that you stole something from the rational wiki. I got you. I'm just sitting back biding my time, brethren. Just biding my time. I got you. I got you. I took snapshots. I got you saying it. And I go to the article and show that that's where you got it and everything, baby. I got you. I got you. And there's no time limit on it. There's no this type of juicy information doesn't spoil. There's no time limit on it, man. So I will wait till you put your book out just to make sure that what I did is not in your book. But if it is, it's gonna be even worse. What else y'all want to talk about? What else do you guys want to talk about? No, buddy, I'm your master teacher. I'm your master teacher. You want me to prove it? Want me to prove it? Okay, I'm going to prove it. Give me a second. You said you're my master teacher, right? You said you're my master teacher, right? Let's see. Let's see here for a second. Do I have this here? Let's see. Nope, I think I clicked on the wrong thing. Hold on a second. I want to make sure I actually have it here. Just bear with me a second, family. Okay, so let's see. This might be it right here. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. This. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Let's see what we have here. Don't worry, I'm just looking for something, family. I may not have it in this particular PowerPoint. May not have it with me, but yeah, I don't have it in this one. I don't have it in this one. Let's see. I didn't walk with all my stuff, all my things today. I wonder if it's in this one. Nope, it's not in this one either. That's all right though. But you seem to forget that on your show, you know, I downloaded the video too. On your show, you told your audience that you learned from me. That's what you said. You said if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have known any of the stuff that you know on the subject at all. You said that, brethren. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. I got the PowerPoint. I don't have it on this computer, but I have it on a flash drive at home. That's what you said. So, you know, all of a sudden now you're my master teacher, right? using the Rational Wiki as a source. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. I want to see something. Oops. And family, while y'all waiting for me, just get the likes up. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Yeah, it's not on this computer. I thought I had it on here, but I don't. This is a new computer, so I didn't move all my files over. Some of my files are on flash drives, but it's all good. It's all good. Let me close this off. Let me come back over here. Guys, come on, let's get up to 100 likes. Let's go, family. Let's go. You brothers and sisters that's watching on Facebook over there, make sure that you guys hey, West Ethiopian, you said that right. You definitely said that right. Word up. You definitely said that right. What the heck? Let me close this. All right. Anyway, yeah, it's on my other computer at home. Hold on 1 second, family. So what else do you guys want to talk about? You guys want to talk about anything else before I go? Okay, so now I'm gonna. This is what I'm gonna say to you, right? This is what I'm gonna say to you because that's a silly question. He asked me if my sources are black, right? Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me educate you again. Let me educate you again. Let's do this. Nope. But yeah, let's do that. Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, 1 second. 1 second. Okay. There it is. Okay. Let me share that. There we go. Let me show you this. Look at this, family. Okay. What I showed you, brothers and sisters, was called the Moralia of Job, right? Now I'm gonna come to his favorite website. His favorite website, family, is Wikipedia, by the way. Yeah, it's his favorite website. He asked me were any of my sources black. So this is how I'm gonna respond to you. This is the actual primary image of the picture. And this picture sits in the National Spanish Library in Spain today. So are you telling me that a white person drew this black image of Christ? So dark you can see the whites of his eyes. You telling me a black person? So what? I used a book. I showed in my PowerPoint that some white person put it in their book. Yeah, they put it in their book, but this is the primary. This is the primary. So I don't really need the book, but I'm showing you guys where I first became aware of the image was in that book. But then I went and I looked it up myself. This is in the Museum of Spain. A black image of Christ, black angels and everything. Are you telling me a white person created this black image of Christ? Is that what you're telling me? You'd be crazy to say something like that. I didn't need a white person to tell me this because this is the primary. There it is. Easy peasy. Simple as that. I don't argue about white sources, Garfield. That's not one of the things that I do. But this is what I am going to tell you, right? And I said it in one of your posts, no, in one of Tamika's posts. I said that. No, I said it on Sonetta's channels. I said it somewhere. You are on video on your channel mocking James Cassell for using white sources, and you just did a whole month with white scholars on your channel. That's hypocrisy, bro. No disrespect, no hatred, but that's hypocrisy. The reason why we get at you is because you can't mock the next man and then have a whole bunch of white people on your show for a month. How come you didn't bring no white people on to talk about Egypt? I noticed that when it came time to talk about Egypt and other shit, you brought Ankh in them on. Them dudes is not scholars. Them dudes are not scholars. They're not scholars. No disrespect to the sister, but the sister has a doctorate in engineering, not history, not science. Yeah, you have to have some scientific knowledge to be an engineer, but not in the science itself, not in evolution, none of that stuff. They're not scholars, but you brought them on. Stop the madness, man. Stop the madness. You can't mock someone. What you guys do is very convenient. When it comes to the Bible, you dudes all believe every white scholar there is. Fine. Then when the white scholars start talking about how Egypt ain't black, y'all don't believe them. Now they're wrong. Now the white scholars are wrong. Now the white scholars don't know what they're talking about. It's nothing but hypocrisy on that side, man. Nothing but hypocrisy. Period. Anyway. Yeah, that's the one, Warrior Lord. That's the one by Father Vladimir Ivanov. But there are other ones that are not as expensive. There are other ones that are not as expensive. My favorite, if you want to know, my favorite Russian icon book that I have is The Annunciation Cathedral. That's one of my favorites. Hey, look at this. Look at this. Look at this real quick. You know what? I'm not even going to go into that right now. It's not even necessary. It's not even necessary. It is what it is. Let me see something. Hold on a second. Let me look at something else real quick. I want to show you guys something. I got a million things on my computer here, so pardon me. I'm kind of just winging it as I go along, but I got some something I think I might want to show you guys. Hold up a second. Let's see something. Who's this? Who's this? Yeah. I'm just setting it up, family. Give me 1 second. I'm setting it up. I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. Just because some of the stuff I know you guys don't really know, so I kind of want to. Some of you are new to the truth, new to the channel, so there's some things that you've never seen before, right? And people try to make it seem like we just, you know, I don't know. People try to make it seem like we just, you know, say things and we don't substantiate some of the things that we're saying. So I found something here, but I want to show you guys something else before I open up the page. Just give me a second. Where do I want to go? I want to go to my documents, right? And let's see if I have it on this computer. That's why sometimes it's not good to do impromptu shows, because then nope, that's not it. All right, let me go slow. I think I may have it on here and I'm moving too fast. Let me slow down just a little. Let's see if I have it here. I want to show you guys something. And if I do have it on here, this is really gonna make him do a show on me tomorrow, because he's gonna swear that I'm, you know, whatever. But the sources are the sources, right? Sources are the sources. So you can talk down on them all you want, but these things that I'm showing you guys sit in museums and all that. So I really don't care how them dudes feel about nothing that we go into. I really don't. Yeah. This is it right here. No, that's not it. That's not it. That wasn't it. Hold on. Now I definitely want to show it to y'all. I know some of you guys haven't seen some of the stuff. Mm-hmm. All right, hold on a second, y'all. Okay, hold on. It might be over here. If not, I'm not gonna sweat it. Okay. No. There we go. I think this is it. I think this is it. Yep. Now let me scroll down. I didn't put it in here. Let's see. Oh, it's in here. Okay. All right. It's in here. This should show you guys how many PowerPoints I'm sitting on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do a screen share and show you how many PowerPoints I'm sitting on. Dudes be thinking because I don't talk that I'm not prepared. Dudes think because I don't talk that I'm not prepared. I'm very prepared. I'm very prepared. Very prepared. Always. Okay. Let's do this, right? Some of you guys have never seen this before, so I'm just going to show it to you guys real quick. Let me make sure I got the picture up too. Where's the picture? Yeah, right there. Okay. Okay. So let me go ahead and share my screen real quick. All right. Roll one. Share. Okay. We'll do an application window real quick. And let's start off with this one right here. Share this. All right, family. This is one of my folders that I keep a lot of my information inside of for when I put my PowerPoints together, right? So these are a lot of images that I have. Real quick, how many of you, anybody know who this guy is right here? Anybody know who this guy is right here? That's a black man, you know. If you've been watching me a long time, you know who that is. I'm gonna let that sink in for a little while, and I'm gonna come and see on the screen if anybody knows who this guy is. And I'm gonna show you where I got it. Anybody know who that is? Okay, y'all done soaked it in. So I'm gonna close that. I'm gonna stop sharing just for a second, and I'm gonna see if anybody knows who that is. Let's come to the chat. Let's see. Anybody? Crickets. Okay. That's not King James's father. Nope. I do have that too. I'm holding that, and I got it in more than one place. I got two sources on that. No, that wasn't David either. All right, let me show you who that guy is. And it'll make sense what it is that I was trying to show you guys. Let's share my screen again. Share my screen again. Share my screen. Boom. Boom. Application window. Okay. Let's start here. Let's start here. Matter of fact, let's start here. Let's look at this right quick. Um, slideshow, current slide. This is from something that was written by Benjamin Franklin. All right. And if you guys look at the very top left-hand side of the screen, because people have a tendency to laugh at us, but you know what they do? They laugh because they learn stuff that they didn't know. They don't notice stuff. The conscious community does not notice stuff. So that laughter and that mockery is a mask for the fact that we educate them. Whether they like it or not, they don't notice stuff. This is from Columbia University. All right? Not from me. So I don't want to hear that some black Israelite made it up and Danyaahla made this up. He said, this is Columbia University reproducing a speech that Benjamin Franklin wrote called Observations Concerning the Increase of Mankind, Peopling of Countries. And then as you guys can see, as it scrolls down, he gives his observations. I want to go to the next slide because it all could not fit on this slide. Let's go to the next one. Let's look at observation number 24, right? It says, which leads me to add one remark, that the number of purely white people in the world is proportionately very small. All of Africa is black or tawny. We're going to get that definition of tawny in a second. All Africa is black or tawny. Asia chiefly tawny. America exclusive of some corners wholly so. And in Europe, the Spaniards, the Italians, the French, the Russians, and the Swedes are generally of what we call a swarthy complexion, as are the Germans also. Let's get the lexicon and see what these words mean, please. Tawny. From the Oxford Dictionary.com. Of an orange brown or yellowish brown color. Brown. Okay? Swarthy. Dark complexion. Swarthy. That's from the Oxford Dictionary and from the etymon.com. Swarthy. These are talking about dark people. So Benjamin Franklin observed that Europe was swarthy and tawny. I thought these were just straight up white people. Nope. Benjamin Franklin during his time was like, no, it's still a lot of black people over there. But I thought we just make this stuff up. Italians, French, Russians, and Swedes are generally of what we call a swarthy complexion. And now what's happened is you have fake scholars that are trying to remix the word swarthy and now make it seem like that is talking about Italians that have a little bit of melanin. It is not. It is not. It is not. It's talking, when it says dark complexion in the definition, that is what it means. That's exactly what it means. Now, Benjamin Franklin described the Russians as swarthy and tawny. This is a picture from a book by Time Life Publications, The Rise of Russia. And this has a guy by the name of Fedor. Fedor was one of the Russian czars that was ruling. That's a black man. That's a black man. And the guy that took over after him, Boris Godunov, was also swarthy as well. Dark skin with woolly hair and all that. Where do you guys think? Where do you think? Hold on. Let me stop sharing for a second. Because I'm all over the place. I want to make sure that I'm not. Let me stop sharing this for 1 second. I will stop sharing for 1 second. Now let's share again. Share again. Boom. Why do you think that you have all these dark icons in Russia? Why do you guys think that? Why do you guys think that? There's a reason why. I just showed you one of the reasons why. I showed you that picture from that book, The Rise of Russia, in black and white, and here's the image in color. This is a book. This is the Annunciation Cathedral of the Moscow Kremlin, right? I have this book, by the way. It's called the Annunciation Cathedral of the Moscow Kremlin, right? And a lot of these dark icons, these black icons, clearly black, are in this cathedral, and I have the book, okay? When we look at this image right here, this is from a book called The Icons by Kurt Weitzman. That's King David. Black, woolly hair, and compare, look at his hands. They pay this, you got to pay great attention to detail. Yes, there is shadowing on the image, but you can clearly tell the hands are brown. It's black people. Look at the complexion of the face, and you can see the whites of the eyes. Look in the corner, you can see the white of his eye. So you can clearly see that this picture was purposefully painted brown, period. These are from Russia. How do these black icons get there that pre-exist any black Israelites? Nobody talks about this stuff. Now they're going to go make something up. They got to hurry up and scramble and make something up. But this stuff speaks for itself. And guess what? The Renaissance took place in Western Europe, not Eastern Europe. That's why these black icons are still there. Because there wasn't a Renaissance in Eastern Europe the way there was in Western Europe. King Solomon, black. This is from Spain too. This is La Maestra. It was painted by Duccio. I can't say his last name. And he painted Solomon. Look at the hands holding the scroll. Like, stop playing. And we're supposed to just ignore all this and act like it doesn't exist. This is before there was ever a black Israelite. Why in the blue blazes is there so much black iconography of the people in the Bible if they was white? What did these people back in the 13, 14, 1500s know? The 1100s, the 1000s, the 900s. Why do they have all this black iconography if the Jews are white people? Why? Come on, man. We're going to ignore all this. These dudes ignore all of this stuff. They can just ignore it. Try to act like it's not there. Well, I'm not ignoring it. Sorry. Sigh. That's Daniel the prophet. Come on, man. Come on. See something. There was something else I wanted to show you guys. Is it here? Is this it? This is from the Florentine Library. Excuse me, the Laurentine Library in Florence, Italy. This is an image of the healing of the sick man with the palsy. Look it up. Everybody in that picture is black. Everybody. So where does this shit come from that we just be making stuff up? Like, where does that come from? Who says? What it is that Dr. Ben, Dr. Clark, and all their so-called master teachers didn't know this stuff, so they didn't teach it to them. So therefore, because it's coming from us, they don't want to accept it. Too damn bad. You didn't know. Too damn bad you didn't know. We know. And so we're going to continue to teach it. You don't know, that's your problem. What can I tell you? You need to humble yourself and get your ass in class and learn. I got so much. I got so much stuff, family. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You see all these folders are attached to PowerPoints, every last one of them. Every last one of these folders is attached to a PowerPoint. Let me stop sharing my screen for a second. Just a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me just pull that up real quick. Is this my, yeah, this is my, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's do it that way. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Now let me come back here and let me show y'all one more thing, and then I'm going to get out of here. I had enough fun for one day. Boy, it's going to be 100 videos about me now. Woo! Mm-hmm. Family, do you guys see this? These are all PowerPoints, including some for your boy. I'm just sitting on them. I'm just sitting waiting. These are all PowerPoints. I'm always ready. Y'all see all these PowerPoints? Look at this. Look at this. I am always ready. Just because I'm quiet, don't get it twisted. I'm always ready. And when the time comes, I'm going to do what I got to do. But I'm waiting. I'm patient. I'm waiting. Hold on a second, y'all. Push this back here. All right, family. Well, I hope you brothers and sisters were educated and you enjoyed the little impromptu live stream that I did. I didn't even think I was. Yeah, I always tell you I don't be meaning to go as long as I do, but every now and then, you know, sometimes things need to be said, things need to be done. I appreciate y'all looking in and listening in, and yeah, man. I'll see you brothers and sisters again real soon. Once again, if you want to come to the Passover, that's what's happening. That's the email right there. You got to email us. Time is short. April 26th for us. That's no disrespect to anybody else that has another date. That's when we're keeping it, and we ain't contentious. Peace, love, and blessings to everybody. Everybody have a blessed Sabbath. Y'all, I'll see y'all real soon. Most High will. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna continue to work, but I'm still putting together. I got a whole bunch more PowerPoints I'm putting together. I'm well prepared, but I'm quiet. I'm gonna let people think that I don't know nothing. I'm quiet. Family, love y'all. Blessings. Shalom.
Peace, peace, peace. Brother Patrick, what's good?
I saw your video, man. It's all about the American vibe, but you gotta put some Caribbean vibe in the video right now, man. Bless. Boom!
You got it. Coming up, Caribbean style. You know how we do. Peace out.
Yo, you know how we do Yashala. Shouting out to all Israel. Bringing this truth in. Here come Priest Danyaahla. Here to drop this word.
We got them scared when we coming through. So if you feel how I feel, then what the hell you gonna do? Hey, 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 hey. We got them scared when we coming through. So if you feel how I feel, then what the hell you gonna do? Hey, 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 hey. Slave, heart of a king, you can't hold me hostage. Armed with the words of Yahweh and his holy prophets. As I chant down Babylon, load up my magazine, burn down this wicked place. You'll pass me some gasoline. And where my real soldiers at? The time is now, there's nothing that can hold us back. Maccabeestv Alliance, we do what real leaders do. Burn Christianity and that white Jesus too. Can't wait, I represent the risen Savior, while the devil gets rich off of prison labor. Burn them up, burn them up. Don't call it sudden death of the house of Esau, there won't be nothing left. We got them scared when we coming through. So if you feel how I feel, then what the hell you gonna do? Hey, 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 Babylon. We got them scared when we coming through. So if you feel how I feel, then what the hell you gonna do? Hey, 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 cast down thrones, the vision was awful. And the Ancient of Days with hair like pure wool. Clothed in white linen, so I walked towards the light. And I saw Yahweh Shah, who was seated by his right hand. The prophet Daniel described it so vivid that the kingdom is ours and God is going to give it back. Chant down wickedness and everything your dollar buys. Cry aloud, spare not, and no, I don't apologize. I pray for the dying youth. A war machine, but I ain't got an iron suit. Hunting down traitors cause I ain't got a sore spot. So where's the politicians at? And where's Pastor Pork Chop? The Christian church lies to me. Homeland Security, they violate my privacy. CIA, FBI, they ain't got nothing on me. Biblical prophecy, so here comes the Russian army. We got them scared when we coming through. So if you feel how I feel, then what the hell you gonna do? Hey, 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 Babylon. We got them scared when we coming through. So if you feel how I feel, then what the hell you gonna do? Hey, 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 Babylon.
So now you know Esau's finished. This world is going down. Priest Danyaahla already dropped it on you. So we stand true. Kwam Yashala. Israel in the building. All praises to the Most High.
Babylon is going down. All praise to Yahweh. LOI. www.theLionsofIsrael.com. Get that album. Get that music. We coming. It's the Mac, baby. A little something to uplift your spirit. Turn your radios all the way up. Roll your windows down.
Can't wear me down.
Yeah.
I'm moving on. You can dim my light. You can pray from a downfall every night. Yeah. See, this truth makes me high. I'm a rocket till I die. I take my wings and fly high. You can't wear me down. This lonely road is very long. I pray Yahweh keeps me strong. Cause with him there can be no wrong. You can't wear me down.
See, I could fall or drown in self-doubt, or stand on my feet and pull myself out. If I was weak, I'd throw the towel in easily, or take a second look to see what life is teaching me. And embrace it boldly, no rush, I take it slowly. If I go off the path, then I pray he show me. I was blessed with talents, and I accept the challenge. Life's a tightrope walk, somehow I kept it balanced. And when they tried to wear me, I knew that y'all would spare me. I kept the law, I'm not sure that some of y'all could hear me. But I'm not surprised, failure is not advised. Can't walk a mile in my shoes, my man, they're not your size. Take these words and share it, go let your mother hear it. If these down hook a song can lift a brother's spirit. And to the precious sisters, music was made to lift us. Touch our spirit at times if it's based in scriptures. And never say that your hope is done. Your faith is built, every obstacle you overcome. Count your blessings, cause life is a precious gift. Praise to Yahweh and the greatest king that ever lived, Yahweh Shai.
See, this truth makes me high. I'm a rocket till I die. I take my wings and fly high. You can't wear me down. This lonely road is very long. I pray Yahweh keeps me strong. Cause with him there can be no wrong.